You are listening to a pleasure podcast. For more from our sex podcast collective, visit pleasurepodcasts.com.
By the way, I can just imagine. I don't want to say it.
What?
What? If you go down on a girl and you smell something because you're overactive, sensitive scent.
No.
You're going to
She's
go
not
nuts.
putting Banach on her fucking clit all day long.
Okay, well, let me tell you something. You're going to smell some smells down there and you're going to be like, I don't know what. So you better be prepared for this.
I'm
with
prepared.
Your oversensitive nose. You better
prepared.
put nose plugs on when you go down there.
It's uncomfortable to talk about sex, but sometimes it's important to get uncomfortable. Sex Talk with My Mom is the best mom-son podcast about sex.
It's the only one as well.
My mother is a cougar.
My son is a clown.
In a nutshell, my dad died, so my mother decided to create a YouTube channel all about sex, like all mothers do.
And then my son decides to use my material in his stand-up comedy routines.
And thus, Sex Talk with My Mom was born. Welcome to Sex Talk with My Mom. I'm Cam Potter.
And I'm Carolee Potter.
And the two of us have the pleasure of chatting about sex every week for your amusement.
You little sneaky freaks. It's you that we're trying to entertain.
Yes. Mother,
Yes?
I'd like to jump in right off the bat with a little segment of Hit On or Shit On.
Oh, yeah. My favorite segment of the show.
Hit On or Shit On. This is the segment where we get to read your lovely comments, your texts, your Instagram DMs.
Oh, yeah.
That can come to either of us, and then we get to interpret whether they are a hit on or a shit on.
Yeah, and don't forget TikTok DMs.
Oh, of course. How could I forget TikTok? Okay. You want to start it off,
Did you just
Mother?
say TikTok?
No, I didn't say TikTok. What's going on with your brain?
I don't know. It's scrambled.
It's in the gutter at all times. You got sex on your brain at all times.
No, I don't.
I do.
Okay. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you do and you're proud of it. I thought we were going to hit on shit and I knew we're segmenting off. We're already segueing into your overactive.
My libido is back with a vengeance.
I'm glad to hear that.
It is out of control. I think we're veering right off the hit on or shit on.
Yeah, I want to go back to hit on a shit and we'll go back to your life later.
Why is my life always on the back burner for you?
All right, why don't you tell us why you are so horny and what's going on in your life?
No, if you don't want to hear about it, you don't need to hear about me being horny.
I want to hear
No, I'm
about
not going to tell you about my horniness.
I'm actually very happy that you're horny.
I was, for the past year, I would say my dick would barely go up.
Right. We had several episodes called My Limp Dick.
Yeah, what do you mean several episodes?
At least one I can refer to.
Yes. Well, my friend Ginny texted me the other day, how's it going? My response was, good. Contemplating sex a lot. How are you?
That's what you said to her?
Contemplating sex a lot. How are you?
But what do you think causes...
people are getting vaxxed.
No, why are you horny now?
Because I've been celibate in a fucking box in my studio for the past year and a half. What do you mean, why?
Okay, so what turned...
Like a ravenous dog right now.
What the
I'm ready fucking to bite anything.
Oh, my God. Well, this is good.
Oh, yeah. There's definitely some movement going on.
All right, good.
And I can feel it around me, too. I know what's going... It's either everyone is coming out of the woodwork and getting all horned up, or it's just me projecting my inner horniness onto every single person that I come across on the street.
I think it's number 2.
I don't think so. People are breaking up.
Oh, you're taking all the leftovers, basically.
I've been approached, let's just say.
Oh, you've
by
been approached.
A couple different people.
And have you participated in any sexual encounter?
We're planting seeds.
Oh, this is good. I'm very happy. It makes me very proud to know that you're still a sneaky freak yourself.
Why do I feel like you're like distant right now?
What?
Yeah, you're like not that. You're like saying, "Oh, I'm proud of you," and then, but really, there's something going on underneath the surface.
Because I'm saying I'm going to wait till something actually happens. I don't believe in the planting of the seed shit. I think you either go for it or not. I remember a conversation we had the other night, me, you, and Dee's.
Yeah, you want to talk about that fucking conversation?
Yeah, how about that conversation?
I said
we went out to dinner to a really nice restaurant to celebrate Dee's is making a big deal.
You were wasted.
Well, I got a drink that I never had before.
Dee's was high as a kite.
Well, he likes to get high before he eats like a pig.
I was sober with a migraine.
Like a church mouse.
Like a fucking church mouse.
Yeah.
And we had a little conversation about how I'm getting back out there.
Yeah.
Deez wants me. Both of you guys want me to go fuck strangers.
Well, no, we're just saying you said you want to fuck strangers, and then you said, well, I'm going to qualify it by saying I need to know them intimately for 2 months before I fuck strangers, and that kind of it doesn't really work.
No, when I first said I want to fuck strangers, you guys were floored.
Well, because
Deez didn't believe it could possibly happen.
Yes,
but both of you guys were very much in support.
Well, for those of you guys who don't know, Deez is my boyfriend of 13 years, and before he met me, he was, would you say,
a playboy?
He was a player, not in a bad way. He wasn't like, doing anything unethical, but he had no problems having sex
fucking
with
and
willing women who wanted to also have sex with him. So I'm actually
so he would get wasted.
In favor of that.
He would get wasted.
I don't think he would get wasted.
The hookup culture cannot exist without getting wasted.
I don't think
no one is sober and meeting a stranger and saying, come back to my place. And then they willingly go sober and go fuck. And then they don't see each other again.
Okay.
Ever. That doesn't happen.
You're going into superlatives here. You don't have to be completely drunk and falling on your feet drunk.
Yeah, that's
You don't
true.
have to be really, really stoned that you can't even see straight.
That's true.
But if you have a glass of wine or two, or if you have like a hit of weed or something, that's enough.
But you know that these things give me migraines. I don't want to have anything to do with it. The next day I feel like garbage.
Well, next day I did feel like garbage, by the way, because I drank a martini that was like half vodka and half gin and had 2 blue cheese olives. I was very happy.
So then, I explains, that's not exactly what I meant by strangers. Strangers to me are someone who I didn't know for, the past year or something like that. So getting to know someone, just having sex is kind of what I'm looking for.
Right. You're looking for something, but you're also saying something else.
No, I think we just have different interpretations.
You said you need to know the person for 2 months before you have sex with them.
No, I just said...
That is not a one-night stand.
No, I didn't.
There's a
no,
difference.
I didn't say... You totally misinterpreted what I said. It would be ideal if I can get to know someone over the course of a few months, and then sex is sprinkled throughout the whole thing. How
is that a one-night stand?
I didn't say one-night stand.
Oh, okay.
I said strangers.
Which I interpret as one-night
stand. These didn't even want me to know the person's name.
I'm surprised you found out my name.
We're all on different pages. I don't even know how you ended up with these. All right.
Well, we had fun. We had a good laughing attack at one point.
Anyway, I think the summer of love is upon us. People are getting vaccinated.
I actually read an article about it in the Mirror.
Really? Oh, don't you start
All right,
the
well,
fucking
I'm
Mirror.
going to save it for later. I'll save it for Mom's News. Mom's News. Mom's News.
All right. Should we go on to the segment?
Yeah, the reason I feel like I'm sort of like high right now
is because we already went off track.
Yeah, and also because we were dancing before. We always warm up with a little dance. And if you sneaky freaks want to see the dance, I usually post a video of it on Instagram or TikTok, so you could check it out. And this time we were dancing with some disco balls that Deez found in the dumpster.
You guys are constantly dumpster diving.
You find the weirdest things. I found a bird feeder the other day,
and you bring it back here.
Well, they're in perfect condition.
What happened with these fucking disco balls? Someone could put them in their fucking vag. And we're whipping them around over here.
Okay, this thing is about 8 inches diameter. You're not going to put that in your vag.
Okay, the littler ones though, you could easily use as Benoit balls.
Speaking of vag.
Speaking of vag.
I want to go back to hit on or shit on.
All right, let's go to hit on or shit on. It seems like you got a lot to share this week, which is
I don't really have that much.
Yeah. The first thing up here says 18-year-olds come hither.
Oh, I wanted to remind myself of what happened.
What the fuck is that?
I'm in my community pool.
Community pool. You sound like you're in a senior citizen center.
No, far from it. I'm by far one of the elder statesmen of the entire apartment complex.
Okay.
But my point is that I'm just minding my own business at one end of the pool because I see like 3 or 4, like maybe 18 or 19-year-old kids, boys, at the other end of the pool.
What are you wearing?
I'm wearing a bathing suit.
Okay.
What do you think I'm going to be wearing?
Cleave out?
Cleave out? What is
cleave
that?
Out. You got the cleave showing?
Of course my cleavage is showing because how do you not show a cleavage when you're in a bathing suit?
Some people wear more concealing conservative bathing suits.
Are you dissing me? Is this a shit on me right now because of my bathing?
I'm not saying it's a hit on or shit on. I'm just saying that I just want to set the scene.
I just want to say one other thing.
What?
In the past, people say, "Oh, you should wear something appropriate when you're out with your kids or something like that." Why? Why in America do we have to be wearing appropriate garb in front of the kids?
When did you ever do that around us?
I literally have a few bathing suits that I don't wear around you.
Oh God, what the fuck do those look like?
They're very low cut.
Oh, these are all every bathing suit I've ever seen you in. You got half your boob is out.
All right, so
the other day we were walking to Trader Joe's. I said, "Mom, your tit is out."
This is true. It was out.
It was out and
Thank you
popping.
for letting me know about that. I wasn't aware of that. Okay. Anyway, the point is I'm not. Why am I embarrassed? I have breasts. I might as well expose. I'm not exposing my nipples.
All right, I was just setting the scene. Okay.
All right. So I was at one end of the pool. They were at the other end of the pool, and I'm listening to my book on tape. I like to
Book
say
on tape.
my Audible book. My book on tape. Never Split the Difference by Chris Voss. I can't believe I remembered who that was. Anyway, all of a sudden I look down at the other end of the pool, and these kids are doing a come hither motion to me.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I looked at them like pretending like I didn't see them. They kept doing it. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? No, I'm not going to come hither to you little 18-year-old punks.
So did you go over there?
No, I did not.
Why the fuck are they asking to come hither?
I don't know.
Were you flattered?
No.
You're like, who the fuck are you?
Yes.
You come hither if you want my attention.
No, I don't even want to. I don't want to be bothered with this nonsense.
Oh, so you're like, shoe fly, don't bother me.
Exactly.
So that's a hit on for sure.
I got a hit on, and then I got a shit on.
What's the shit on?
I did a little TikTok video, and I got some comments about, get off of TikTok, grandma.
Oh yeah, someone did right here. You're the age of a great grandma.
Yeah, that was one of the worst ones.
Yeah, is it even? Would you be able to be a great grandma right now? I think you would have to have had your child at 15, and then all subsequent generations also had their child at 15.
Okay, but the point is that was a shit on.
That is a shit on.
But then Cam, you got a shit on as well on TikTok.
Wait, what? What do you mean I got a shit on as well?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Maggie
I'm not
Moo.
even on TikTok.
I know, but I had to find this.
What did you find?
Maggie Moo said on your morning routine, Cam, you have to shower daily.
What the fuck is that?
She wanted you to shower daily instead of just every third day, which is when you typically shower.
First of all, what did you put on TikTok to prompt this comment?
The difference in our morning routines. Like what you do and what I do. Like okay, when I wake up.
Okay, for our listeners, my mother, I can't stand this. I wake up to a text from my mother saying, brilliant idea, call me now. Like, so fucking, I just woke up. Why do I need this for? Then I'm barraged with a series of text messages. Send me your morning routine. Make it funny.
Yeah.
So then I give you exactly, I just woken up. So I just showed you exactly what I did.
Yeah.
I got out of bed. I immediately make the bed. I turn off the alarm, which is across the room so that it's not near my fucking eyesight when I'm sleeping. Then I go and open up the curtains. I tie it up in a nice little bow. I do the same thing in the kitchen. Then I go to the bathroom. I do the whole, face wash and the fucking toothbrushing. I come back and I drink some water. I do a whole exercise program. Only then can I check my email. And then I turn it over to you. Yeah. What is your morning routine like?
My morning routine is demonstrated on TikTok is me basically waking up to groping around for my reading glasses, turning a light on, and then checking my TikTok. And I, by the way, never had to wear reading glasses until I got on TikTok because my eyes have been fucked by TikTok.
You're unbelievable. Why don't you listen to your body?
I'm listening.
Don't look at TikTok when you wake up.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. Well, anyway.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. Well, okay, so you post this about our morning routines.
Yeah, and then
Maggie Moo has the gall to write, Cam, you have to shower daily because I didn't include that in my morning routine.
Some people did agree with you. They liked your morning routine, and some people liked my morning routine. And to be honest,
did anyone comment on your morning routine that you got to shower daily?
No.
What is that?
Well, this probably has something to do with the fact that you have typically not showered daily or washed your hair.
You don't know.
Sometimes you don't even wash your hair.
You're telling me about hygiene practices right now.
Let's just talk about that as a matter of fact.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Should we go? Okay, wait. First of all, I want to finish shit on or hit on.
Hit on or shit on?
That too. And then we will go into our various bodily issues.
No, I think we should just jump in to the fact that I told the fucking dentist.
Yes.
That you had bad breath and you're offended by it.
Yeah, I refer you to a dentist.
Yeah.
A very nice dentist that you had to perseverate on about whether or not you were going to go or not.
The most expensive dentist in the history of dentists.
spent a long time convincing you that you deserve to have a good dentist because your teeth are important. And what do? You go in there and you shit on me to our dentist.
He's a wonderful dentist.
What reason did you have to tell him I have bad breath?
Because I knew this is what happened. There's a wonderful consultation when you first enter the dentist office, okay? He sits there with you for like an hour, getting to know you, finding out about all your physical ailments,
finding
the
about your
condition of your
mother's
body, your family history. And I knew he did this consultation with you, and I knew you. One of the questions is, well, how do you feel about the smell of your breath?
I felt fine about the smell of my breath. Nobody and
I knew you were going to be like, oh, this is a cute dentist. I don't want to fucking fuck this up.
First of all, I wouldn't say he was cute.
Okay. He might be listening to the show, and I think he's adorable.
Well, he is cute, but I'm saying I'm not like interested sexually or there's no chemistry between me.
I knew you were not. You were way too vain to admit to this fucking dentist that you have halitosis to the max.
Wait, excuse me.
And so I did the right thing, and
Excuse
I said,
me?
I don't have bad breath, but my mother does.
First of all, you are the only person on the planet that thinks I have bad breath. Okay.
I'm the only one on the
Yes,
planet.
I
I'm the
don't-
only one that speaks to you during the day when
What
it
about-
smells like there's a fucking trash can
What
being
about
poured
Dee's?
into my nostrils.
Dee's does not think I have bad breath.
Dee's probably is so ADD he has never even smelled your breath before.
My other children have not said anything about my bad breath.
They're not getting close enough.
No, maybe you have an oversensitive nose and you don't like any smell.
Incorrect. I love the smell of my BO.
Oh,
I hate
you
the
love
smell
the
of your
smell of
halitosis.
The other day, I almost vomited sitting next to you. Okay. Anyway, sneaky freaks, if you think that Cam was right in telling our dentist, our now mutual dentist, that I have halitosis when I don't,
He asked about my family history in terms
and
of
that
dentistry.
couldn't you have said something like, "Oh, my mother has great teeth."
My mother has great teeth, and unfortunately, she's got horrendous breath.
I do not have. Oh
Just
my god,
the
you make me
worst-
so fucking paranoid. I'm going to spray my mouth right now.
No, your breath is. Why are you spraying? Maybe this is why. This is honestly
I only
why.
use it when I'm with you on Monday.
You're using Banaka, and I think that you've lost the ability to. You have natural enzymes to break down whatever scents are in there.
I only use it when you're here. And by the way, sneaky freaks, I don't want you to think that I have bad breath. He is insane. Okay, you're nuts.
You're nuts.
You're completely
I can't
nuts.
believe you leave this off of a consultation. Anyway,
All right, back to the. I would like
can
to
we
get
go back to hit on or shit
hit
on?
on or shit on. Okay, so basically, the only shit on I got so far is from you. And the guy
And
that
the
said
guy
I-
who said
great
you're
grandma.
the age of a great grandma, which I don't know if is a shit on. I mean, he might just be pointing out that if you were 15 when you had me, it would be anyway.
I would like to talk about my latest patron.
Okay.
I don't know if this is a hit on or shit on, but this is weird.
First of all, what's this guy's name?
He named himself Vagilis, which I'm thinking vaginalist. All right, so go on. He said, "Hey Karen, you are definitely a cougar."
Well,
I
that's
li-
nice.
And then
A
he
little
wrote, then he
an
writes,
affirmation.
"I like being a little perv because I'm a horny young guy." What is that?
He's paying you?
Not paying me directly. It's paying my Patreon page.
Well, you get the money.
Yeah.
So apparently he thinks that this is a little perv channel.
Okay, but then I said, "Oh, haha, welcome. What's your name?"
Ha ha ha! Welcome.
Yeah, haha, welcome.
Oh, I like being a little perv because I'm a horny young guy. Ha ha! Welcome. What's your name? How'd you find me? Thanks for joining my page.
Yeah, well, I
Very
appreciate-
friendly to a little perv boy.
Okay, because I'm figuring, well, the kid's paying me. I'll accept the few shekels he sends my way.
Can I read this?
Yeah. Then what does he say next?
My name is Vagilis, and I know it sounds like vaginismus.
So yeah,
You know what that is?
Vaginitis. By the way, I can just imagine. I don't want to say it.
What?
If
What?
If you go down on a girl and you smell something because you're overactive, sensitive scent,
No.
you're gonna
She's
go
not
nuts.
putting Banaka on her fucking clit all day long.
Okay, well, let me tell you something. You're gonna smell some smells down there, and you're gonna be like, I don't know what. So you better be prepared for this.
I'm
with
prepared.
Your oversensitive
I'm
nose.
fucking
You better
prepared.
you better put nose plugs on when you go down there. Okay, you just have no.
Can you
no.
imagine me? Excuse me, I'd love to go down with you. I just need to put on one quick thing, and I put on a swimming nose guard.
Because and you have to explain to her you have an oversensitive sense of smell, and that normal smells are like
I can't
magnified
believe
to you.
you're blaming me for this.
Yes, because
You're
you're the
putting this-
only person that says I have bad breath.
Are you-
Only person. I've never even heard it from either your father or from Dee's or anybody that's with me and kissing me. No one says that. Except, of course, when I wake up in the morning, then everybody has bad breath until they brush their teeth.
I think you don't drink enough water, and that's what leads to bad breath.
This is true.
Thank you.
Okay, next.
So
Let's go back to
vaginismus says, my name is vaginismus,
It's
and I know you
vagili-
from Vagilis, and I know you from YouTube videos. Now I found you on Patreon. Do you have OnlyFans?
No, I do not, Vagilis.
Do you give me your permission to talk dirty to you?
No, I do not, Vagilis.
I like it so much.
Sorry to disappoint Vagilis. You can be a member of my Patreon page.
I would love for him to talk dirty to me.
I'm going to tell him to go over to Sex Talk with my mom's Patreon page.
Yeah,
and you
become
can talk,
a patron. You can talk sexy to Kim.
And
I don't mind it.
Yeah, as long as you don't have to be near him because you'll smell his breath and freak out.
Okay, all right, enough of that. That's
hit on or shit on.
Okay, so I actually looked it up. Vagilis is a male name in Greece. It's actually the most common and popular nickname, deriving from Evangelos.
Oh, don't you look smart now?
Yeah, I know. That was an idiot move by me.
I'd like to speak about the phone call I got the other day from you.
Which was what?
Before you went, you decided to get like thoroughly examined by every doctor, every type of subspecialty of medicine there is.
Yeah, I did.
So
I had a big week this week.
Yes.
I went to the eye doctor. I went to the regular doctor. You guys know, they hate me.
Why do they hate you, son?
Because they think that they have a
They want-
limited time and they can't spend with me to
An
talk
hour
about
is
my
a little much.
chronic conditions over here.
So what do? You call me up and say, I have 3 different categories.
I had to practice. I literally felt like I was going into an interview, and like doing a little role play before going into an interview.
Like a job interview?
Yeah, and getting ready to make sure I hit all my points. I wrote them all down. I prioritized them. I had specific questions related to each of them. The whole call was 20 minutes, and it turned out the guy's incredible. He also suffers from migraines,
Oh, my God.
and he also suffers from seasonal allergies.
Does he have an oversensitive nose?
He might. I mean, he takes Flonase twice a day, so I don't know what that's done to his olfactory glands. But regardless, he was very helpful, and I think I got the migraines under control. He was, again, trying to play hard to get, though, because he really did. I could just tell he became disinterested.
After 20 minutes of listening to you ramble on about your migraines, I'm sure he did get quite disinterested.
Doesn't he think that I know when it's time to end the call?
No. If it's up to you and you're on the phone with anybody in the medical profession, it may never end.
No,
You might be
ends.
he might put him on hold and come back after you like took an 8-hour nap. And
I only ask the most relevant questions, and you can hear by the end of the. I'm trying to hit all the questions by the end of the call. I'm going real fast in a high pitched voice. Is there any reason for concern for long-term problems related to migraines? Does anyone know what causes migraines? What is the exact process that's going on that's involved with this? It's like,
this guy probably put down. Was it on Zoom?
you know what the truth is? They don't know shit about migraines.
Was it on Zoom?
No, it was over the phone.
Oh, he
I
probably
could hear
put
him
the-
typing in the background. I was getting so
He was
irritated.
probably on another call.
What the fuck was that?
He probably put down the phone with you and said, "This guy's a whack job."
I know. He's like, take a pill and leave my fucking life.
That's right.
Get some Flonase. I was like, do they have a natural version of Flonase? He's
He-
like, he laughed at me. No natural version of Flonase.
I really believe that in doctors' offices there's a big board and they have a picture of you and then they have a line like a red line going through it like don't answer the phone call if it looks like this person is on Zoom.
That's exactly right. And the same
For
thing
sure,
with the
I'll never
the
be
eye
able to-
doctor, even worse.
Oh, he probably was like, "Oh,
She
must have get this kid out of my office."
She gives
ASAP.
me these contacts. I want to get fitted for contact lenses because I'm getting prepared for travel and I don't want to be, having to use my fucking glasses at all times. So I want contact lenses. She gives me these contact lenses, unusable. And I go, all right, we got other ones that I'm going to try out because I'm not going to be able to use this. She goes, no, you'll get used to them. And she sends me out the door.
The nerve.
I'm not using them. I can barely see. I got like googly eyes flying all over the place.
What is better than a toe curling, eyes in the back of your head orgasm?
I don't know, Mom. What?
Nothing. That's why we have Intensity by Pour Moi. It helps strengthen all your orgasms by exercising your pelvic floor muscles.
Is that device that looks like a vibrator that will send you to the moon?
It looks like a vibrator, but it's so much more. It's like having a personal trainer for Kegel exercises.
What are Kegel exercises?
They assist in bladder control and enhance sensation during sex.
How does it tighten the vagina and strengthen the pelvic floor, Mother?
It uses muscle stimulation along with the resistance of an inflatable probe to safely pinpoint those muscles and will exercise them automatically for you.
Is it typically easy to find your Kegels?
No, it's a hard thing to find the Kegels, but this does it for you.
Did you use this?
I used it. I love it.
You found the Kegels?
I found the Kegels, and also what I like about it is it also has an external vibration also, so that can hit your clit at the same time, so you're exercising and you're having orgasms at the same time. It's amazing.
Guess what, Mom? I got great news.
What's your great news, Cam?
Our sneaky freaks can get $25 off of Intensity when you go to pourmoi.com and enter code MOM at checkout. You can use this code along with any code on their website. That's $25 off on top of all ongoing promotions when you go to pourmoi.com and use promo code MOM. Pourmoi.com, use promo code MOM. Hey, sneaky freaks. Yeah, you that are in a long-term relationship, is your sex boring?
Boring.
Are you doing the same missionary, doggy, then finish with her on top? Is it the same shit over and over and over again?
I think it's more than what I do.
Well, it's time to spice it up.
Thank you, son.
And we have the answer for you. It's an online sex survey called Sympatic Us.
I love this idea.
You go online, you go to sympatic.us. You take this survey separate from your partner. It asks you about your sexual interests and provides you nearly 1,000 different activities that you and your partner might be interested in doing in the bedroom. I'm talking nipple play, ball play, and licking armpits.
Licking armpits. Have you ever tried that?
I've licked an armpit. You and your partner will take the survey separately, and then Sympatic Us will send you guys an email saying, hey, these are the things you both like. Why don't you try them out?
Here's an example. Say you both want to try pouring hot wax on each other and you've never been able to admit that. You take the survey, you'll find out that you both wanted to pour hot wax on each other.
And everyone can get waxy. If only one of you wanted to pour hot wax, the other one won't even hear about it.
No shame, no embarrassment, no yucking someone's yum.
Amazing way to start a conversation about what you want to be doing in the bedroom. We're all about getting uncomfortable, and this is a nice step towards opening that conversation. Right now, Sympatic Us is offering our Sex Talk with My Mom listeners 20% off when you go to sympatic.us and enter promo code MOM at checkout. That's Sympatic, SIMPATIC.US, and use code MOM to get 20% off. That offer is also in our episode description. Sympatic.us, code MOM.
We did have a question that I asked and answered, and I thought I'd share with our audience because they don't get a chance to see my TikTok.
Just so if anyone was avoiding TikTok, now you're going to play your fucking TikTok for them.
Yeah, because I got this comment from someone. I like to answer questions for my TikTok audience.
Jesus Christ.
And so one of the kids, and I say kids because of the way he spelled satisfy, or maybe he wasn't a kid but just didn't know how to spell satisfy. He wrote, I love older women like you. Can you tell me how to satisfy an older woman? And most people wrote, learn how to spell. But I really thought I should ask Deez what he thought.
Okay.
So I'm going to play what Deez's response was to the question of how to satisfy an older woman.
As far as the question, how to satisfy an older woman, I thought I'd ask my boyfriend. Honey, how do you satisfy an older woman?
Put your finger in her booty.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay, that answer that he gave,
Put your finger in her booty?
Yeah, that answer got 20,400 views.
Why do you have to share that with the world?
I just thought that was very funny. I didn't expect that response.
Was that prepared at all?
No.
How do you satisfy an older woman? Put your finger in her booty.
Apparently 20,400 people found that answer amusing.
I don't even want to go into that.
All
I don't
right.
want to go into
all
that
right,
at all.
let's just keep going.
I will say, by the way, we were at dinner last night.
Yeah.
And someone said, I can't stand the anti-privacy situation with Instagram.
What are they
you
talking
talk
about?
At all, and,
Oh.
and then the fucking ads pop up.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't believe your response.
It's very convenient.
Yeah. You're the only person who ever thinks like this.
Yeah, I think that I'm talking about bras. The next thing you know, Third Love comes on and I bought 2 bras.
Oh, my
Am I like a perfect sucker for Instagram? I'm talking about, how do they know?
They know because they're fucking listening. Most people don't like that.
Who is listening?
I don't know. They're listening.
Okay.
Them. You don't care.
Big Brother is
Big
watching.
Brother is watching. You don't give a flying fuck.
Oh, it makes it easier for me to buy products.
Okay.
I mean, immediately I was thinking about it's almost like they read my mind too. I was listening, back to the bad breath thing. Someone on TikTok talked about a tongue scraper. So I thought, oh, that will help my breath if I use a tongue scraper. You think?
It's supposed to.
Yeah. So anyway, next thing I know, guess what comes on?
Tongue scraper.
Tongue scraper.
Mom, you're such a sucker. This is where all my inheritance is going. TikTok bullshit.
TikTok.
Yeah. Speaking
don't
of
stop.
inheritance,
Yes.
one of my grandpas.
Oh, speaking of that, oh my God. Well, apparently he's on double secret probation.
Oh my
He's
God.
in trouble
He got booted from the rehab facility that he was in.
because he was too loud over there.
He's
93 years old.
So he's
and
relearning
he's
how to
got
walk
dementia.
or something. Okay. He graduated, right? From rehab facility to nursing home.
Yeah.
So he's in the nursing home, and what happens?
Well, he got in trouble
How?
because he started spanking the nurse's ass. They told him on countless times to stop doing that. It was inappropriate, and he can't seem to remember that he does it because he's got senility.
My God.
So they're having a very important meeting with his daughter and his wife to discuss where they can put him.
He's not allowed in there anymore because he keeps slapping the nurses' asses.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
It's I have to say it's quite comical.
No, it is unreal.
If you're not the person that that has to deal with this,
What? So none of the nurses have requested to keep him around.
they don't want him around.
They don't like the spanking.
They didn't. It was non-consensual.
Yeah.
So, and the only thing I have to say in fairness to him is, maybe he doesn't understand the language. Maybe it was a language barrier.
No, it's not a language thing, Mom. In no culture is it okay to just randomly spank people's asses.
All right. So
Especially the people that are taking care of you.
especially when they probably told him countless times not to do it, with the
Oh, my
nonverbal
God.
ways of saying no.
Jesus Christ.
Everybody understands the word no, but he doesn't remember that he did it.
He's like a little baby who like relearning how to be around people.
Yeah. But I guess the lesson learned is he's being booted.
Oh.
Oh. But anyway, I would like to say something else. Speaking of people chastising other people,
Okay.
I got chastised.
For what?
There's a guy in our building who has a golden doodle that I always talk to.
Okay.
About his golden doodle. It's a brand new puppy.
Is there anyone in the building who you don't talk to?
No.
You talk to fucking everyone.
So I talked to this kid in my building about how to raise a new puppy because he had a puppy golden doodle, which is similar to what we had with our Yogi. And I was just giving him some life lessons about parenting a dog. And, he had the nerve. He basically chastised me because I did not tell him that I didn't remind him he should brush the dog. He said, how was I supposed to know to brush the
When
dog?
did you become the dog trainer?
That's what I'd like to know.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know. I was trying to help him, and then he gives me shit. You didn't tell me to brush the dog.
Do you tell him you didn't tell
I think it's common sense to brush a dog. If your hair is getting matted, you might as well take a brush to it.
So what happened to the dog?
He got shaved, and when dogs get shaved, they get embarrassed.
Oh.
The poor thing didn't want to come out.
Oh.
That's what happened to Yogi. Every time they shaved Yogi, he was like embarrassed. They know they're like naked.
Oh.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, start the countdown. Getting a new pup in 2 weeks.
His name is going to be Buddy after my daddy.
The little buddy, the budster.
All right. Well, I was going to give you 4 secrets
Okay.
to how you can make it big on TikTok.
No.
Yes.
Why?
Because I figured that
4
some
secrets on any other topic would have been fine.
All right, some sneaky freaks would like to know how I've managed to make it big on TikTok, and these are what I've came up with. They're counterintuitive to what you would think you
Who
should do.
gives a fuck?
Are you ready for the 4 secrets? Let's have a drum roll, please.
I was never one of the 4 secrets.
You got to do something sexy, stupid, sarcastic, or snarky. You're destined to make a good TikTok video
Why do you want to spend your time doing this?
because it's fun.
It's not fun. It's boring. It's a waste of everyone's time, the people creating it and the people consuming it. Can we move on?
Yeah, well, what topic would you like to discuss?
I would like to discuss a very fun promotion that we're doing right now.
Is it Uber Loop to save the day?
Yes, it involves Uber Lube to save the day. Yes, we are giving away Uber Lube. That's right.
A nice bottle of Uber Lube.
That's right.
Our favorite lube.
If you tag a parent,
Or a child. This is in honor of Mother's Day, upcoming Mother's Day next month.
if you tag a parent or a child in our Instagram post, tag them and use the hashtag SneakyFreak, you'll be entered to win Uber Lube to save the day. What is Uber Lube, Mother?
It's very good for vaginal, oral, and anal sex. Great for those of you who haven't had sex in a while and like to masturbate.
Do you see my fucking
leg is
my
twitching
leg
like there's no
twitching
tomorrow?
like crazy? I should be bathing in Uber Lube at this point. Uber Lube is the perfect lube. It's high-grade silicone lube made with vitamin E, so it leaves the skin with a nice velvety finish.
Doesn't have any kind of scent. Doesn't have any kind of
No
taste.
scent. It doesn't smell like your halitosis.
Excuse me.
Go on.
And by the way, it's good for young and old. It doesn't matter, and especially for us older gals. Who, at times hormonally we need a little more lubrication than others. It's good for those older women and it's good for the younger girls.
It always makes things more fun. Put Uber Lube on anything. If you run, you put it on your body and it creates a nice little thin layer just so that it doesn't cause any chafing.
Oh, what
You
about
got long hair, you got frizzies, put that shit in your hair. That shit will fucking frizz the fuck down. And if you want 10% off of Uber Lube and free shipping, it's our favorite fucking lube. Go to uberlube.com, use promo code MOM at checkout. That's uberlube.com, use promo code MOM at checkout. The link is also in the description of this episode. It's the best lube. Everyone wants lube. Uberlube is the answer. Uberlube.com, use promo code MOM. Moving on to Mom's News. Mom's News.
Oh my God!
What do you got to share, Mother?
Mom's News is quite the entertaining one today.
What's going on
there? It comes from the Mirror of the UK, my favorite source for
AKA a UK tabloid.
Excuse me, don't go dissing on my
It is
news.
a very well-researched
Publication.
informative,
Yes, it is.
something that everyone needs to know that my mother reads religiously for this segment, just for this special segment called Mom's News.
Well, meet the woman who married a roller coaster called Bruce. Their relationship has its ups and downs.
Oh my God! Why of all the news segments out there in the world, this is the one you decide?
Every relationship has its ups and downs, but none more so than Linda's because she's married to a 70-ton roller coaster called Bruce.
Why?
She's 56. She first fell in love with the 70-foot tall Bruce 26 years ago when she worked at the carnival where the ride was based, but only recently rekindled the romance after previous relationships with a locomotive and an aeroplane.
Oh my God!
She's a self-proclaimed object sexual, which means that she has romantic feelings for inanimate objects.
Mom,
yes.
You understand this is someone they're writing about this woman because she's on this show called new series My Strange Addiction.
Okay. Well,
and so she's joined by a couple other Brits with unusual habits, including a 29-year-old Londoner Patrice who has been addicted to chewing bricks for the past 12 years.
You got a problem with that?
Yeah, I got a problem. Why are we showcasing? Is this a freak show?
Well,
What's going on?
We got something with the grandma again. I got the idea to do it for my grandma, who told me that my auntie and uncle, when they were kids, used to dig the wall and taste it. So this is someone who digs the wall and eating bricks. Oh my God, this is nuts. This is, you know what? I don't yuck anybody's yum, but some of these are a little bit outlandish.
When you're eating bricks, when you're fucking marrying roller coasters, something's going on here.
Yeah, there's a lot of sneaky freaks to save the day, and that's Mom's News.
Mom's News.
Mom's News.
I'm so glad you brought that into our lives.
I know. I just thought that was interesting. I remember seeing a show back in the 90s, late 90s, about a guy that was in love with his toaster.
Yeah. What do you make of this?
I just think that everyone's entitled to their preferences, Cam.
They really offer a sense of stability. They do the same thing every time. They don't, they're there for you when you need them.
That's right. Unconditional love, baby.
Unconditional. I actually understand this.
Good.
Speaking of love with inanimate objects, I'd like to bring us to a new segment of the show.
A new segment?
Yeah, it's called Exotic Erotic.
Okay.
The fruit of the week.
The fruit of the week. I thought this was Cam's uppers. This is not Cam's uppers.
No, this is Exotic Erotic, the fruit of the week. I don't know if our sneaky freaks are aware. I love fruit.
You will always love fruit. When you were a little boy, you were like the fruit man. Yeah, you would eat fruit 24/7.
I fucking love fruit. Any type of fruit. Papaya is on the fence for me, but everything else is great.
Why? What do you got against papaya?
It needs to be perfect papaya, otherwise it makes me want to vomit.
Okay, that's extreme ends of the continuum with a papaya.
So I wanted to share my love of fruit to the sneaky freaks.
Okay.
And I wanted to share with them.
Well, where did you get said book?
Deez actually gave me the said book for my birthday.
That was very thoughtful of him.
Yes.
He knows your love of fruit.
Yes, he got me a fruit book called Tropical Fruits and Other Edible Plants of the World. And so
as anyone would want.
And I 100% wanted this. And I just wanted to share the most phallic looking fruit that I've found in this book so far. It's called the candle tree.
Oh, let's take a look at that.
Take a look at this one, Mother.
Oh,
How would you describe that?
I would say it looks like a giant dildo.
I would say it's a tree that looks like huge dildos hanging off
Yeah,
of it.
it's not like a banana. It looks more like
It's like one of those long bananas that are they don't curve. They're actually considered berries
it's a long ass berry.
with thin, waxy skin reaching 16 to 35 inches.
It's one big ass fruit.
It's a big fucking
Wait,
fruit.
can I just ask you something? Where are they located? In what part of the world?
They are native to tropical Central America.
So when you go traveling, you're going to go looking for this fruit?
Oh, yeah. They're occasionally cultivated as an ornamental, mainly because of its spectacular fruiting habit and the beautiful cauliflower. Oh, you fucking fruit expert over there? Cauliflowerless. What is that? Cauliflowerless. It looks like cauliflower. Flowers. Anyway, you could use this. Ripe fruits have sub-acid crispy flesh and are eaten out of hand or used in fruit salads. And slightly underripe fruits are boiled and eaten as a vegetable. What's going on over there? The fuck is going on over there?
It's me falling asleep again. What? This is not even Cam's uppers. This is Cam's boring fruit.
Cam's boring fruit. I think people are going to be interested in this. If you'd like to look it up, it's just called the candle tree. It's part of the trumpet creeper family.
Oh.
That's the exotic erratic fruit from the world.
I am
segment.
so glad you shared that with us, and I am ready to move on to the next segment, which is
Cam's Uppers is the place to be.
Fun living is the life for me.
It's Cam's Uppers. This is the segment of the show where I get to share something that I've been contemplating that's been near and dear to my heart that my mother typically finds
Snooze fest.
or
Boring as shit.
or
Dull as a doldrum can be.
wow. It's Cam's Uppers.
Cam's uppers.
Okay, so I've been thinking a lot about joy as prompted by my meditation teacher this week. And I was touched by a statement that she made. She was quoting the Buddha. She was actually misquoting the Buddha. I looked up the real quote.
She was misquoting the Buddha.
Yeah,
and she studied with the Buddha.
No, she didn't study with the Buddha.
Well, she studied with someone like a Buddha.
No, she just studied with monks and
Same
learned about
difference.
Buddhism.
Same
no,
difference.
Same difference.
Same difference.
It's different. I wanted to quote what apparently the Buddha actually said.
And what did she say?
No, the Buddha.
Oh, what did he say?
Live in joy, in love, even among those who hate. Live in joy, in health, even among the afflicted. Live in joy, in peace, even among the troubled. Look within, be still, free from fear and attachment. Know the sweet joy of the way.
Oh, that is actually pretty beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
And here's what I want to take from this.
What do you want to take from it?
Okay, so it's this idea of living in joy, in peace, even among the troubled. Now, don't you ever have that feeling when you're around someone who's kind of like maybe not as happy as you are, they're not as fortunate, or
Yeah.
They're in a bad mood or something,
Yeah.
and then you don't really want to bring up the fact that something good has happened in your life?
Never.
You don't know that experience?
No, I don't bring it up.
You don't bring it up.
I do not bring up joy when someone else is feeling sad.
Right. And it got me thinking about why we do this. Because there are people in my life, I feel very uncomfortable expressing any joy around them.
Because they're always negative.
They're always negative or in competition with me for some reason, or it just feels like I cannot fully express myself when I'm around them because I don't want to somehow offend them or somehow upset them with my own joy.
Well, right.
Have you ever
exactly.
experienced this?
Yeah, all the fucking time. I call up my friend and I'm like, oh, I want to tell you about something joyous. And they're like, oh, well, I just spent 3 weeks in the hospital.
Right.
Okay. And what I'm going to do? Go tell them about how I romped around in the park?
Well, so what I found I thought was very impactful from this discussion with the meditation teacher, Trudy Goodman, shout out to Trudy, she was kind of like, joy is contagious.
Yes.
And it's actually a loving thing to express it to anyone because they can then experience sympathetic joy, where you experience joy by proxy of being around someone joyous.
Although sometimes people that are depressed do not get joyous when they're around other people that are joyous. They just get jealous.
At least you give them the opportunity to not experience that. By shutting down and showing them a world of sadness, it will be contagious and it will reaffirm their desire to see a sad world. Even if I'm scared that this person will take it personally in the wrong way, it is actually a more loving thing to express that joy and health and the good fortune that you have, so that they have the opportunity to experience that sympathetic
You have to find
joy.
a common ground. Like one of my friends is really into dogs. So even though she's in a depressed mood, if I talk to her about getting Buddy, then she got in a more upbeat mood.
So you're saying be selective on the type of thing.
Yeah, you don't want to, if you're talking about something she's been yearning for and you just got it and she's been wanting it all her life and probably will never get it, then you're going to probably depress her.
Yeah, I think it probably is contextual. If the person really is suffering, they don't want to hear that shit. But there's certain people in my life where it just never feels comfortable, and I think that's not necessarily that healthy. And so I'm going to push myself to express joy more around
Well, you're
these
like
people.
a little elf, just spreading joyous.
Yeah, I'm like a little fucking elf. I'm like a little elf shitting out joy. Little pebbles of joy. All right, that's Cam's Uppers.
Cam's Uppers.
That wasn't so snooze fest.
No,
I actually think that was the best part of the fucking show.
It was definitely a good part of the show. Much better than the fucking candlestick fruits.
Okay.
We do have some comments that I like to address.
Okay.
Marley says, "Hey guys, as two wise and worldly souls wondering your thoughts, just found out I'm expecting my second boy. I was strong on gender surprise for my first pregnancy, but this has led me to wonder a lot about norms and relationships. Karen Lee, you are obviously very close with Cam, but also with your other two kids. Do you guys think society puts too much stock into gender?"
I love the question. And
It's a good question. And I
this
never even
kicks
thought
off
of
our
it.
segment of Just the Tip, where we get to offer you
Oh, just
little
the
tips
tip.
that we're pretty unqualified to share.
Yeah, we're unqualified, but we would like to share it as well.
So thank you for that comment,
Yeah.
Marley. And if anyone else wants to throw in your questions at us, give us a text. 310-356. You can't remember our number?
3920.
That's it.
No, I was
Give us
thinking.
a
I was
text. It's
actually
in the
thinking
episode
about Marley's
description.
question, Cam.
So the question is, do you guys think society puts too much stock into gender?
I don't really care what society thinks.
I'm sitting here with painted nails over here.
Yeah, I don't want to go into that whole conversation. Are we going to go there?
Not right now, but I will say that I love playing with the gender norms because they're so fucking dumb.
Well, you always tend to gravitate towards anything that looks clown-like.
Yeah, because it's kind of a form of expression.
I actually think it's super important not to give a shit what the gender of your child is and just enjoy being there with in the company of your children, no matter what they are.
Exactly. Who knows that your child might say, I don't identify as the gender you think I am anyway.
Right.
So it doesn't matter what it comes out
You're
as.
genderless, especially when your son is walking around with nail polish and long hair. He looks like he could be a girl altogether. So
I have been called a girl a lot recently.
yeah, we walked into a restaurant and someone said, "Hello, ladies."
Hello, ladies. I didn't even give a fuck. So anyway, yeah, I think it's outdated to want a gendered child in a certain way.
Even back in my day, it really bothered me because I know how hard it is for some people to get pregnant. And so anytime you get a healthy kid, it doesn't matter what the sex is.
That's exactly right. Let's get the offspring going. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what are you doing to get your offspring going?
I'm on a hiatus right now
All
from the
right,
offspring.
All right.
Marley also asked a follow-up question, which was, speaking of advice, what's the deal with cock rings? I think I need a little to spice up these days.
I mean, we used a cock ring. I forgot the brand of it.
You might have used the Satisfyer cock ring,
I used a cock ring. And
which connects to the Satisfyer Connect app, which you can get at satisfyer.com. Use code MOM40.
okay, well, whatever the case may be, one of the sex workers that we interviewed a couple years ago told me that when you're giving a hand job, that you want to go to the base of the cock, and
The cock.
you put your fingers on there tightly, and it helps with the restricting the blood flow. You're not like, why are you looking like someone's strangling your dick? It's not that tight.
I would be out of control. Someone's just grabbing.
Well,
the
that's
back.
what a cock ring is going to do. It's
Yeah.
going to restrict.
This is if the person needs more sensation.
Yeah, you
I would-
probably would come in at 30 seconds or less with
Yeah,
a cock
because I
ring.
can't have someone
You
grabbing
could put
the
the
base
cock
of
ring
my
on
dick
it.
like that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, a cock ring? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, there's no way.
All right, what does she want to know though, Marley?
I think
what do you
for
want to
people
know?
who aren't as sensitive as I am, it could be very pleasant to have a cock ring on
person
there.
with normal sensitivity, or needing more sensitivity, a cock ring could be a very good thing.
Okay, it's a fun thing. You can get one at satisfyer.com. Tor says, while driving in the middle of the woods, listening to your podcast, I'm a biologist doing owl surveys.
That is great. I love owls.
I love them as well, and I can't believe you're listening to our podcast while searching for owls. He says, I heard you say that you took a class from Robert Sapolsky and yelled, "You lucky fuck," loudly in my Jeep because obvious reasons. I am extremely, extremely lucky to have taken a class with Robert Sapolsky. It was one of the most interesting classes I've taken.
And refresh my memory, what does he teach?
Human behavioral biology. And I will say, your job sounds very intriguing, and I'm going to say, you lucky fuck.
Well, how is he interviewing owls?
He's not interviewing owls.
He says
he's doing
owl
owl
surveys.
Mom. That means he's just like looking for owls and probably noting
he's not
things.
interviewing
No, he's
an
not
owl.
going around with a fucking microphone trying to interview owls.
What is your view on world politics, Owl One?
No, Mom, that's not what
Wise
Tor's
One,
doing.
what is your view?
Oh my God.
How
Rachel,
am I supposed to know what an owl survey is?
everyone knows what owl surveys are. You're surveying the area for owls. Rachel says, Cam's hands getting tired from fingering. This has happened with everyone I've dated except one. He's a professional violinist. His arm never got tired. It was amazing.
Rachel, that sounds phenomenal.
Yeah.
I always said that the best person to go out with is like a guitarist, like, you know, one of the
very
ones
dexterous.
that they're moving their fingers like it's going out of style, or a pianist, or, you know, those guys, they have some strength.
Yeah. Not these little pussy boys like me.
Yeah, a
that
little pussy boy like you with some fucking gel nail polish. It's missing one.
Thank you. All right. I think we got to wrap it up.
All right, let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up by inviting everyone. Tonight, you have an opportunity to hang out live with us on Zoom.
This is April 14th at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's
tonight. And if you are not already a Sneaky Freak Patreon member, join us. As little as $5 a month will get you access to a lot of back catalog for us, other episodes that you've never heard,
exclusive stuff that you never heard, and videos that you've never seen,
and monthly Zoom calls with a bunch of sneaky freaks. It's a super fun community. We are launching a Discord channel. I promise you, we'll be announcing it at this week's Patreon party, and we hope to see you there. Just join us at patreon.com/sextalkwithmymom. And lastly,
what is lastly, son?
Typically, we read a review, which we very much appreciate when you leave us reviews at ratethispodcast.com/mom. But what's even more important that we don't typically say is that, will you please do us a freaking favor? Share this with a friend, a loved one, someone who needs a little spice in their life.
Or a parent even.
A parent. And by the way, if you share with a parent, tag us on Instagram in the comments of any of our posts. Hit that hashtag sneaky freak. We'll see it, and you'll be entered to win Uberloo, baby.
It's a contest that you don't want to miss out on.
All right,
And
Mother,
with that, let me tell you about the birds and the bees and the flowers and the trees and finding the love on a roller coaster.
all right.
Kinda.
I think I was setting you up there with flowers and the trees and the exotic fruits that look like peonies. That's very good.
Oh, how long have you been thinking about that one?
I just came up with that off the dome, Mom.
Boy.
Believe it or not, that was a freestyle.
I liked it. I like it a lot.
All right, we love you guys.
We love
Thank you for
little
listening.
sneaky freaks.
Take it easy.